Welcome to the GCNTech show.
Coming up this week, we have a new speedy-boy time trial lid, a top secret time trial bike, which is no longer top secret anymore. We've got updates from Wahoo, updates from Komoot, and a bit of a technical whoopsie at the Tour of Romandy.
Yes, we're also going to be discussing our main talking point, which is artificial intelligence taking over the cycling world?
I hope not.
I hope not too.
Well, let's talk about it, shall we?
Let's do it.
Right, this week's main talking point is all about artificial intelligence, or AI, and is it going to be taking over and kind of like ruining the world of bikes?
I really hope it doesn't. I don't think we need AI in the world of cycling. But anyway, the reason we've decided to chat about this is because the other week, computer company Acer decided they were going to launch an artificial e-bike. Now, make no mistake about it, this bike is not going to ride itself or do any of the main functions for you.
No. So the AI part is like an onboard computer, and it's sort of serving two main functions really. It's trying to control the amount of battery use and the assistance that you get from the e-bike part to make sure that you arrive at your destination in the most efficient way, using the battery as best as possible so that you don't just run out halfway. And there's also a second part to this, which is a collision avoidance system, which kind of seems like a good idea. So the idea behind it is you're not just going to ride full gas on your e-bike, crash into everything and run out of battery, but
like
you're going to get there safely. Yeah, kind of like what cars are trying to do.
Yeah,
I think the concept is a good idea.
Yeah. Now, AI has been in the news more and more lately, especially with ChatGPT, and it is kind of like a self-learning machine, and it is pretty bizarre, the things it is capable of. But I was thinking, do you think we could use it in kind of any videos?
In like a bike tech way?
Yeah,
I reckon we probably could. I don't know specifically how we could do that, but maybe you could. Well, I think it's just going to be a case of backwards and forwards questions, but I'd like to do that. Maybe we could do an AI bike fit.
It might take over our jobs. Be jobless.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're not great at them, are we?
No, not really.
Anyway, I've actually got some AI facts for you.
Oh, go
Are
on,
you interested in these? Right,
Yep.
3 I've got, which is kind of crazy. 2029, it's predicted that the smartest being on Earth will be a machine, and the level of intelligence it has above humans will be comparable to us and apes at the moment. Kind of crazy. Ray Kurzweil, a US computer scientist, predicts that 2045 AI is going to be 1 billion times smarter than humans, which is absolutely bonkers. And then also this week, Geoffrey Hinton, who is someone that's widely regarded as like the godfather of AI, and he's been working at Google for absolutely ages, sort of a real founder of a lot of the technology, recently quit his job because he just kind of feels unsure on the path that AI is taking and wants to like give it a bit of time first before we carry on developing
I think it
stuff.
is. I mean, those facts are pretty scary, thinking that there's going to be something cleverer than us. So AI is going to be in charge, basically.
Well,
it's going to take over the world.
Yeah. But I'm kind of interested in terms of like, at least from a cycling perspective, what are your sort of thoughts on this?
I mean, I think the Acer e-bike is pretty clever, seeing how it can efficiently use the power and the collision thing, if the collision thing actually works. It is kind of like a Tesla.
Yeah, that principle.
In a bike, but I don't think we need to go any further than that. I don't think we should ruin the sport. I think the next thing we'll know, we'll just be sat on this bike and it'll be doing absolutely everything for us, and it'll take away from everything that we love about cycling. And what I love about cycling is I'm in control of everything when I go on my bike. I'm in control of the steering, the gears, the pedaling, the braking. Yeah. I'm not in control when I crash. That's the only thing I'm not in control of. But
yeah, it would be good to remove crashes.
Yeah, but I just really don't want it to ruin cycling too much. You
don't want to take away like the big draw and the fact that it is unique, you're in control of it. I think the unpredictable element of humans is what is a lot of the draw of stuff like that.
Oh! Manon! Oh!
Okay, so in terms of a more upbeat or maybe a positive way of using AI, where do you think we could go with that? Are there good ways we could implement it?
Well, actually, I did watch a video over on GTN where they used Humango, which is kind of like an AI training plan and a coach, basically, where it gives you the training that you're doing, where Heather used it to train for her running event.
Yeah.
I think that could be a really good way.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually.
Especially with riders who, they're not pro cyclists at the top level, but they want some kind of structure.
Yeah.
I think AI could be really useful in that sense. I'm not sure. Well, I guess if AI is going to be the cleverest thing on earth, maybe it will be good for pro cyclists.
Maybe it will. I asked Connor about AI and pro cycling the other day. He thought it'd be great for team talks and planning for races.
Really?
Yeah, Connor was like, yeah, it's going to be great. AI is going to formulate a plan of how to win the bike race. And I was like, maybe it will, I don't know.
If it knows every single stat about the race, it probably can generate a good formula. But then what if all the teams use it and then everybody has the same plan and then carnage?
Yeah, I kind of. I'm not convinced on that because I feel like that is a real human element.
Yeah.
And it's hard to beat. Now, this might not come as a surprise to you, but Ollie is actually big into AI. He loves all reading about it, all the stats.
I have got trapped in an AI conversation with him before.
Well, I mentioned last week that we were going to discuss AI. Do you know, he rung me up on the phone, 45 minutes. He was talking to me all about AI. So I messaged him this morning. I said, Ollie, look, you've got 45 seconds on the tech show. Share your thoughts on AI. Here goes.
Hit it, Ollie.
Hey everyone, I'm on the ground at the Giro, see team trucks behind me. Now, in terms of AI, general purpose super intelligent AI is like the ultimate goal, and that might change the world for the worse, might change the world for the better, and it will bring huge technological advancement, and it will be the most significant thing that happens within our lifetime. That I am certain of. However, before we reach that point, we will have AI systems that I think can teach us things. So already we've had AlphaGo, which invented new strategies and new ways to play the game Go, and as a result it changed the way humans now play the game Go. They've learned from the machine. So I think the same could happen with cycling. Cycling is often referred to as chess on wheels. It's very tactical, it's very complicated, and so I think there are tactics and things that we could learn to make bike riders faster and win races that AI could come up with and teach us. So that's my prediction.
Well, I don't know what he had to say, but hopefully it was good.
I'm sure it was outstanding. As always, thank you, Ollie.
Yeah, I'm sure he had something really useful to say. Now, I think we should probably have a poll because we've sort of shared our thoughts ever so slightly on this. If you want to vote on the poll, head over to the GCN app where we want you to vote on whether AI just has a place in cycling. Just keep it simple, yes or no. And if you have any thoughts on that subject, well, you can comment in the comment section down below or comment underneath the poll on the GCN app.
Yeah.
Right.
It's now time for Hot and Spicy Tech, and we're starting with some new helmets.
Yes, so we have got a new helmet to discuss from POC. So they're launching a new Aero speedy-boy time trial lid. It's called the Pro-Sen, I think. I might have pronounced that incorrectly, but anyway. It's going to be used this week, actually, by the time the tech show goes out, by both the men's and women's EF riders. First time it's getting used is the Vuelta Femenina, and also going to be used at the Giro. The idea behind the time trial helmet, optimise aerodynamics and optimise cooling. Two pretty key things.
Definitely.
I haven't seen any data about watt savings or aero, etc., but it has some sort of innovative design elements incorporated into it. One of those being, so the visor is able to sit like 10 mil clear of the bike helmet while still being attached. So say when...
So it's out here?
A bit 10 mil, like 10 mil. You were thinking 10 centimetres, 10 millimetres. So say when you're warmed up, hot, sweaty, ready to race, but then you go onto the start gate, then the visor tends to fog up. So the idea is it allows a bit of airflow around it.
There's nothing worse than when it steams up and then you're like inside your helmet like this.
So then once you started, you just press the visor and it clips back into place.
Or if you want a bit more airflow when you're riding, just... Yeah.
Probably going to impact the aerodynamics of it though if you do that.
Depends what you're into.
Yeah, who knows?
Cool aerodynamics.
Yeah, kind of cool though.
So next up we have a new feature from Wahoo, and this is on their Roam and their Bolt, and it is a summit free ride where it basically detects a climb coming up. So if you've got a monster of a climb coming up, it'll give you all the stats on your Wahoo, how steep it is, how long it is, which is really cool.
That's cool. Does this work only if you have a route loaded, or does it work normally?
No, it can, if you're just, out on a free ride without a route planned, it'll detect it.
I guess the clue's in the title, free ride.
It'll come up, but yeah.
I've actually got a little bit of data here. So it detects climbs starting at 400 metres long and 3%, scaling down to 250 metres and 7%.
Cool.
There you go. Anything under that, Wahoo don't count as a climb.
I count it as a climb.
Do you know how I would use this technology?
How?
It would detect that a climb's coming. I'm going to stop, spin round the other way, avoid the climb. All right. Talking about... Oh, I would. Talking of routes and mapping, Komoot actually have teamed up with the Giro to release a collection of different rides, which is allowing you to explore some of the amazing roads from this year's race.
That's very cool.
Which is good. So if you're watching the race on GCN Plus and you feel motivated to explore the area, there you go. Head over to Komoot, check out some of the routes which have been curated specifically for it.
That's really cool. I like that. Next up on Hot Tech, some of you might have been watching Tour of Romandy over on GCN Plus, and Ollie was paying a lot of attention to this race because he messaged us with 2 bits of tech that he spotted. The first bit that you might have already seen was Rui Costa's crash on the individual time trial. Well, it wasn't really a crash. There's a bit of a mechanical.
Bit of a whoopsie. He didn't quite fall off, but he kind of nearly did.
I would have fallen off if that
Basically,
was me.
it appeared like the sheer power that he has either snaps the chainring bolts or made them come loose, as he did about half a pedal rev away from the line.
Well, that's what it looked like,
Yeah.
but I did see an article where it said that the mechanic put the wrong chainring bolts on.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be that guy,
That is a
would you?
big whoopsie by the mechanic.
Yeah, I just kind of feel for him. Second bit of tech from that race is Team Tudor Pro cycling rider Tom Bowley, I think it is, was seen riding an unreleased BMC time trial bike. Now, I don't know if you remember, about a year ago, there was collaboration between Red Bull, like the Formula One division, and BMC. They made this crazy looking time trial bike. Kind of like died a death at the time, but this seems to have like some design elements taken from that, because last year it was billed up as like the first ever Formula One tech level time trial bike, and it kind of vanished. But now it seems like it's kind of resurfaced slightly. I wonder if this is its first testing, ready for like the Giro or Tour de France.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, who knows?
Well, also, as you might be able to tell,
Yeah.
Giro starts this week.
It does.
So make sure to head over to GCN Plus and watch all the action. It starts on Saturday. And if you want to get yourself a lovely pink hoodie, I do like this one, head over to GCN Shop.
We've got other stuff that's in pink as well to, celebrate the Giro.
Yeah.
Pink bottles. Well, I've got a pink cap
Oh,
down
yeah,
there.
I've got caps as well.
What's yours like?
Navy with a bit of pink.
You look cool. Do I look cool? Why have you paused for so long?
Maybe it's the pink.
Probably just the pink, isn't it? That's nothing to do with the
Yeah.
cap. And then finally in hot tech, I'm going to keep it on even if you don't
Go
like
for
my
it.
cap. Finally in hot tech, seeing as we were discussing AI and artificial intelligence in our main talking point, I actually asked AI via ChatGPT 4 what impact artificial intelligence is going to have on bike design and bike performance. Would you like to hear what artificial intelligence is going to tell us?
Don't think I have much say in the matter, so hit us.
Okay. Artificial intelligence has the potential to significantly impact road bicycle design and performance by enabling more precise analysis and optimization of bike geometry, materials, and aerodynamics. By using machine learning algorithms, designers can generate and test thousands of bike configurations, resulting in faster, more efficient, and safer bikes. AI can also aid real-time adjustments during races, providing cyclists with valuable feedback to optimize their performance. Ultimately, AI-powered advancements in road bike design can lead to faster and more competitive racing, improved safety, and a more enjoyable cycling experience. I'm surprised you're still awake through that. Anyway,
That could all just be rubbish, really, couldn't it?
who knows what the future holds. But on that note, should we segue into comments of the week?
Let's do comments of the week. Right on, y'all. Let's make the cycling wheel daft flash hun.
I love it when we play either your jingle or Connor's jingle.
I don't.
Yeah. All right, so underneath last week's show where Ollie and I were talking about handlebar bags and aero impacts of that stuff, you'd have loved it. John H says, I do wonder what the folk do with the 1 minute per hour they've saved by not having a bar bag. Presumably they stop, pop into the shop and buy all the food that they then couldn't carry with them on the bike.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That is a very valid
Actually, it's
point.
probably going to take you more than 1 minute to do that, so...
Yeah, that's actually a good way of
Yeah.
looking at it. It's very counter-intuitive,
Yeah.
things like that. And Pete Franks says, great video, guys. Looking forward to watching Connor on Unbound. Bet his bar bag is going to be humongous.
Oh my gosh.
Glad I'm on GCN Plus. Awesome films and racing. Thanks, guys. Go Connor. Woo, go Connor.
He's going to have to take the kitchen sink with him.
Yeah.
He's going to have, like, panniers.
Also, did I see a video online the other day of you and Connor putting oranges in a handlebar
Yeah.
bag?
That
What's all
was
about?
Connor's idea.
All right.
Head over to GCN Plus to watch.
Go on, underneath the Celitalia 3D printing vid.
Yeah, so Rachel says, did Albert get to keep a saddle?
Albert's me.
I did have to. I was like, who's Albert?
It's me. Don't pretend you don't know about the joke when no one knows my name. I did get to keep it. Here's the exact saddle that I picked up at the factory.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Shame that you didn't get to keep that bike.
I wasn't invited.
Cool paint. Yeah.
Wasn't invited.
All right.
We also had a comment from Christian. Custom saddles are a long-awaited next step after custom insole shoes. In the hands of a knowledgeable bike fitter, they have the potential to cure a lot of pain.
That is true. At the moment, like the guys at Celatali said, they can't really do individual custom saddles for everybody. Well, they probably could. It'd be just crazy expensive.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be cool to see a technology develop like that.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
then we had the retro wheels video where I picked out some iconic wheels, which I thought lots of people suggested that they wanted to see different wheels added into my list. So sorry if I missed them off the list that you wanted.
Can't please everyone.
Lars says he still has one set of Spinergies which have been in use for 25 years. Apparently he knows how it feels when they explode during a ride and can't wait for the special video, Alex. I really hope that the wheels don't explode.
I hope for your sake they don't too.
I hope for my face. You know, it's hit the floor many times, this face. So
It
it's
doesn't
still
need to hit
hanging
the
in
floor
there.
anymore.
It's hanging in there at the moment. I don't want to lose the other side of my moustache.
Oh, God.
Anyway, we shouldn't joke about crashing.
No, touch wood. Not gonna crash.
Right, onto the bike vault.
Oh, yes.
I've got the bell. Do you want to intro the bike vault? What do
Yes.
people have to do to get in?
Well, it's now time for the GCNTech bike vault section.
What was that?
Just a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
And basically, this is the part of the show, if you're new here, where people upload pictures of their bikes to the GCN app. And then we basically vote if they're nice or super nice. Every bike is nice. Not many get to be super nice. And if they are super nice, this little thing gets rung and they get put into the bike vault forever and ever and ever.
I've got to say, that was a fabulous introduction
Thank
to
you.
the bike vault. Wonderful. So the most super nice bike. Oh, you can play along in the app as well and vote on everyone
Oh
else's
yeah,
bike.
you can vote if they're nice or super nice too. You can have your say over on the GCN app.
Want to mention the app once more? Go on. Go
Well,
on.
the GCN app is very good for things like this. So if
It
it
is.
wasn't for the GCN app, this
We
wouldn't be
couldn't
as
share
good.
these bikes. So the most super nice bike from last week is from Salza.c, which ironically has
I was going to say,
the
I
same
recognise
saddle. Good choice of saddle there.
that. Yeah.
Lots of others to choose from, but yeah, fair play. I like the look of this bike.
It is, yeah, I can see why this is most super nice.
I
There's
got-
not much out of place, is there?
Two very minor gripes. Saddlebag, and it's not quite in big.
Yeah, but
Smalls,
look how neat that saddlebag is. I can cope with those kind of saddlebags.
Go on, ring the bell.
Connor went for that the video me and Connor did with the oranges. He made me put a really big saddlebag on, and it just wasn't quite the same.
No. Next in on the bike vault, we have a giant Omnium from the year 2021. They say it's a new
Ooh.
bike build, 7.03 kilograms. Oh, it's a track bike.
Track bike.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll just let you do this.
Yeah,
bit, shall I?
right. Let me talk you through it. Right, liking it. Not very nice snazzy handlebars on there, where they kind of the stem and then they kind of go up
yeah.
very nice. A big fan of the chain ring, very different, adds a bit of something. Gold chain. Haven't done that in a while. We're not going to talk about the valves, but apart from that, and it's quite a edgy backdrop.
It is
Nice.
edgy.
Would you have said super nice?
I mean, it's irrelevant what I have
Yeah.
to say about it, isn't it? Let's be honest. Next up is CK83 with an awesome bike, 2018 Manon.
Stealthy.
Stealthy.
Wow, that is stealth.
Best
everywhere.
stuff. Can't say I've ever heard of bike beat wheels,
No.
but I mean, looks quite cool. Fits in with
Yeah.
the bike shape and design. Joe, I don't want to be picky. I want to be upbeat and cheerful this week. I'm going to supernize that. I like the bike. It looks cool, and I'm happy about it.
Okay, well, I was not expecting that from you, seeing as you were in a bit of a bad mood today.
Yeah,
but you.
I'm not in a bad mood.
Oh, yeah. He's even going to ring the bell as well.
Yeah.
Go on, Alex.
I left my bad mood in the office upstairs.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Next in, we've got a Columbus XCR frame titanium
Ooh.
4. It's called a Sin City Cycles, I think.
That's a tiny little chain ring.
God, yeah.
10 sidewalls.
Look at the chain stays. They're like different to the frame. They're got like rainbow fade on them.
Oh, that's
incredible.
nice. How good would they be on the fork as well?
That would be cool.
That would be nice.
I might make a video about anodizing titanium soon with Tom Sturdy.
You go for it.
Subscribe to GCNTech if you want to see that. I like this bike.
I like it.
It could
It's
be
nice.
presented a little bit better, but
Yeah,
I
needs
don't
weeding
want
a
to
bit.
be too harsh. I'm willing to let this slide again. What do you think?
I wouldn't let it slide, but you know, it is your show.
It's not my show. It's the viewer's show. What do you think they
Yeah,
would
true.
do?
What do you think, guys?
Slip into the mind of a tech show viewer. What would you do?
I don't think they're super nice.
All right, so nice.
I hope that's right.
Next is CJL87 with a Pinarello Dogma F8.
Ooh. Wow, some effort
Yeah.
has been put in here.
Yeah.
Is there a shadow? Oh no, it's a stick involved.
Is that?
I think it's hard to see.
Can't
Where are
tell.
the spokes? This has been edited. This has been edited. Do you
think
think
it
they've
may have.
edited the bike, all the bits out that were wrong, and put it on a nice backdrop?
Well, I think what it is the like a camera phone doesn't create. It creates like an It's AI. It's AI. It creates an artificial depth of field. A camera
It's
phone
taken
does.
all the spokes out.
Nick, is that something that would happen? Camera phone doesn't. Nick's nodding
Nick's
his
it
head.
says yes. Does
Yeah.
it actually? So it takes the spokes out.
No, it like blurs the background out, like computer generated, rather than through the lens. Yeah, yeah, it's not
suspicious.
convinced. All right. Anyway, what are we going to vote at? Nice or super nice?
Apart from the spokes, I say it's super nice.
God, you ring the bell. And then last one for this week's, it's Bus Madman with a converted for Road to Time Trial. Gold Race, Bianchi.
Nice.
Nice, yeah, I'm sorry.
Ferrari themed. It is a nice.
It's
the,
nice.
It's the grass.
Yeah, it's not doing it for me. I like the fact it's probably super practical, robust, and budget friendly, which is really good plus. I like all that stuff.
And nice, neat saddlebag like that.
But it's free to take a good, clean picture.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's just a nice from me. Let's leave it there then, shall we?
let's do that.
Hope you enjoyed viewing the GCNTech show with us. We've had a blast
We've
filming,
had a
haven't we?
great time, as always.
As always. Right, we're going to get out of here. See you later.
See you in the next one.
Bye.